Violent escalation following the double strangulation is PC Pearl predicting. Video 1 explores some options.
I'll reiterate the fact to them and I'll let them know about the camera.
That Dave's grabbed by the throat and I'm grabbed
and I've
by
also
the throat.
seen on film
Well, I didn't grab anyone by the throat.
No,
I've got two men.
It's still both assaults, isn't it? They may have also acted out and you've also acted out. I mean, Helen, I haven't got a lot to say about it, if I'm honest. Clearly, this is going to cause some escalation. I mean,
but you've just said clearly there's going to be escalations.
Is this aggravated burglary and attempted murder the strangulation escalation?
Jesus Christ, he hit me in the fucking face! Fuck off! Fuck off! He just hit me in the fucking face! Calm down! You fucking animals! Calm down! What the fuck? Is that?
3 years after PC Pearl's strangulation escalation prediction, 14 men used an illegal kinetic breaching tool, broke into our house and attempted to murder my husband. The gratuitous violence resulted in our front door being smashed inwards. It hit my husband's head and damaged his central nervous system. We own our house and have no debt. The criminals pretend to be bailiffs. Our address, 40 Archbishop's Place, London, Southwest 2, 2AJ, belongs to us. It is a crime scene of escalating violence that police refuse to investigate. We are not trespassers in our own home and cannot be lawfully evicted in this escalation of violence. We've been thrown out onto the street, and PC Pearl was quite clear there would be escalation. They changed all the locks and installed their own squatters. The approximate land value of our house is £1 million, and a significant element of this violent escalation is the fact that on the very same day these men broke in and injured my husband, 350 miles away, these blackmailers delivered a blackmail letter about the break-in and attempted murder to my bungalow in Axminster, Devon.
While my husband was being injured and our house was broken into and we were robbed of access to our house 350 miles away from the Brixton crime scene, these blackmailing extortionists hand-delivered this note.
Dear Mr. David, could you kindly call me when you get this note? I am here today, ref, your property, 40 Archbishop's Place. It has been taken into possession by the lender, but you can still make money out of this negative situation. Please call me on 07398190903. Regards, Hannah. We don't have a loan or a mortgage, so there is no lender. And what lender would behave like this? From the content of this blackmail letter, it's clear that these blackmailers know we're in London. Nonetheless, this blackmailer knocks on my front door and says the following.
David, I'm here to help. David!
My husband David is not connected to my bungalow's address on any official documentation. Therefore, we know we are stalked by these criminals. If you recognize these blackmailers, please let us know.
Clearly, this is going to cause some escalations and some issues.
I believe they're moving out. You think there's going to be escalation?
I mean, as long as we can try and resolve it today, I hope it'll be alright, but... I mean...
But you've just said clearly there's going to be escalations.
I mean, that's if you both... I mean, there's clearly aggravating factors here, isn't there? You both don't get on. I can clearly see that on the CCTV that you both don't get on as neighbours.
We have irrefutable evidence that the male in the white t-shirt strangled my husband. and the male in the right image strangled me. Non-fatal strangulation is a serious crime, comes under Section 18 of the Offences Against the Person Act, 1861. PC Pearl logged his call-out to our address as car crime. We had to report the crime at a police station. But following that, the police claimed that I had assaulted the 3 men and refused to treat my husband and I like victims. PC Pearl correctly predicted there would be an escalation. His involvement in crime committed against us has escalated. Maybe that's what he was referring to.
But they asked to come in, and you go, no, but there's a criminal offence. Whoever has smashed the door.
PC Pearl says to my injured husband, "You can't go assaulting people regardless." PC Pearl is talking to my injured husband like he's the aggressor.
Has done that's GBH, is actually cutting the skin and bleeding. Right, okay. It's beyond ABH. I've damaged my hand, I got hit on the head, I got smashed in the head by the door as I was trying to fucking...
Well, everything here is recorded on body worn,
yes.
Isn't it, at the end of the day? We're here just to facilitate the peace.
The illegal use of the kinetic breaching ram has caused my husband to go deaf. PC Pearl says to my injured husband, "We're here just to facilitate a breach of peace."
At the end of the day, we're here just to facilitate a breach of peace.
PC Pearl is facilitating the cover-up of attempted murder.
To prevent one.
And to prevent one or two things. PC Pearl should be arresting aggravated burglars, taking witness statements and calling an ambulance. Instead, he's bragging to my husband that he's there to facilitate crime, i.e. breach of peace, and to prevent one or two things. We don't know what he was preventing, but my guess is that him being there was preventing my husband and I from speaking to a straight police officer. PC Pearl is preventing law and order, and that's an escalation of the crimes committed against my husband and I.
What do I need to do to make a statement?
We'll deal with that once this has all been done, okay? At this moment in time. But also, there's counter-allegations as well, isn't there? So
of what?
Of assault.
Oh, really?
Because you pushed them as well, etc.
Oh, really?
All right.
14 aggravated burglars have broken into our house, and they've used an illegal, hazardous, kinetic breaching tool that has damaged my husband's central nervous system. And PC Pearl says there's counter-allegations.
Yeah.
So
look at them.
We're going to deal with this.
Look at them all. Oh, poor little chaps. Poor little chaps. Poor little things. It's so sad.
You're going to have to obviously gather what you need to and leave the property, alright? You're going to have to obviously gather what you need to and leave the property, alright? You're going to have to obviously gather what you need to and leave the property, alright?
PC Pearl might as well have added to his unlawful order to my husband to leave the property and give your £1 million Brixton house to me and my criminal associates.
You're going to have to obviously gather what you need to and leave the property, alright? Okay.
Well, looks like, this criminal activity is going to take over.
At this time, my husband didn't know the thugs were holding me outside and wouldn't let me come into the house. He was outnumbered, he was injured, so he did leave the house. He came outside and collapsed in the car. Squatters now live in our house, and we are being forced to accept blackmail and extortion. Thanks, PC Pearl. 3 professional squatters in high-vis jackets wait next to PC Pearl's police car. They now live in our house.
Clearly, this is going to cause some escalations and some issues.
A couple of months after PC Pearl's Strangulation Escalation prediction, we had police and thugs and police, break into our farm, Wyfold Grange, in Oxfordshire, and rob us of our farm in the same way that they have robbed us of our Brixton house, using a mix of blackmail and thuggery. And we were outnumbered. And that's an escalation. That was an escalation, and probably PC Pearl had the heads up on that, knew that that was coming for us. Organised criminals are robbing us of everything. Our farm's worth 40 million. Wyfold Grange, South Oxfordshire, RG4 9HU. And just as the Met refuses to investigate the London crimes committed against us, Thames Valley Police refuse to investigate the theft of our farm, and they refuse to explain why their police officers broke in and robbed us. You have just watched video 1 in the Strangulation Escalation series from Public Interest Publishing and the Crooked Cock Street Diaries. Please look out for our other videos. There's more in this series on the Strangulation Escalation. Thank you for watching. Email us if you want to get in touch, or Twitter us, and don't forget to watch our other videos.